Welcome in, everybody. Drop your names in the chat, guys. AXA, here you go, AXA. All right, here you are. Next subscriber name in the chat is, guys, my next subscriber name in the chat is Eva. Here you go, Eva. How are you? Next subscriber name in the chat is. All right. You're welcome. Everybody, drop your names in the chat, guys. Drop your names in the chat, everyone. Sevi, how are you doing? Here you go. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Here you go, Sevi. Here you go. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name in the chat we have is my next subscriber. Next subscriber is Jason. How are you, Jason? Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is, guys, it is Sadra. How are you doing, Sadra? Thank you so much for liking. All right, next subscriber in the chat that we have is, guys, it is Jefferson. How are you doing, Jefferson? Where are you watching from? Do let me know in the chat. Here you go, Jefferson. Next subscriber in the chat is, guys, it is Dakota. How are you, Dakota? Here you go. Thank you so much for liking my live stream. Okay, after Dakota, my next subscriber is Noah. Here you go, Noah. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name in the chat after Noah is Emily. Here you go, Emily. Thank you so much for liking my live. After Emily, we've got is Luna in the chat. Thank you, Luna, for liking. Then after Luna, my next subscriber name in the chat is Jaden. Here you go, Jaden. Thank you so much for liking the live. The next subscriber name in the chat is Boone. Where are you from, Boone? That is a very interesting name. Then my next subscriber name in the chat is Liam. How are you doing, Liam? Good to see you back. All right, next subscriber name in the chat is Ethan. How are you doing, Ethan? Here you go. Hope you're having a great day. Then my next subscriber name in the chat is Phobe. Where have you been, Phobe? Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for liking, by the way. Next subscriber name in the chat is Piper. Here you go, Piper. Thank you so much for liking. My next subscriber name in the chat is Nia. How are you doing today, Nia? Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for liking. Julie, welcome in. Hope you like my live. Thank you so much. My next subscriber in the chat is, give it up for Taylor, guys. Give it up for Taylor. All right. Next subscriber in the chat is, after Taylor, my next subscriber. All right, it is Jasmine. Here you go, Jasmine. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for liking. My next subscriber name after Jasmine is Anthony. How are you, Anthony? Hope you are well. Next subscriber name in the chat is, guys, it's going to be Riley. Here you go, Riley. Thank you so much for liking. Here you go. Next subscriber name in the chat is, guys, it is Lorica. All right, here you go, Lorica. Thank you so much for liking the live. Next subscriber that we have in the chat is, guys, it is A1. Here you go, A1. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. My next subscriber name in the chat after A1 is Hash. Here you go, Hash. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name in the chat is Dominic. How are you doing, Dominic, today? Dominic, here you go. Hope you like and subscribe. All right. Next subscriber we have in the chat is Lou. How are you, Lou? Here you go. Thank you so much for liking. Sorry, guys. That's my cat. Adrian, here you go. Thank you so much for liking. All right. Next subscriber name in the chat is Lotta. Here you go. Thank you so much for liking, Lotta. Next subscriber name in the chat is... Okay, it is Willow. Here you go. Thank you so much for liking, Willow. Next subscriber name in the chat is Max. Next subscriber name in the chat is Florence. Here you go, Florence. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name in the chat is Elena. Here you go, Elena. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name in the chat is, next subscriber we have is Amia. Here you go, Amia. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Next subscriber name in the chat is, guys, it is, hold on, everybody, hold on. All right, next subscriber name in the chat is, guys, it is Ethan. Next subscriber name my next subscriber is Henry in the chat. Thank you so much, Henry, for liking and subscribing. Next subscriber in the chat is Lucas. Welcome, Lucas. How are you doing? Next subscriber name in the chat is... Okay, next subscriber name in the chat is Bentley. How are you today, Bentley? Here you go. Thank you so much for liking, Bentley. Next subscriber in the chat is Yared C. Here you go. Sorry, hold on. I just need to see something. Yared C. All right, Yared Z. Here you go. Thank you so much for liking. All right, my next subscriber name in the chat is... All right, next subscriber name in the chat is, guys, it is Amon. How are you doing, Amon? Next subscriber name in the chat is, guys, after Amon, it is Gracie. Here you go, Gracie. Thank you so much for liking the live. Next subscriber in the chat is, guys, it is Mia. Here you go, Mia. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Next subscriber in the chat is... Hold on, everybody. Next subscriber in the chat is Lily. Here you go, Lily. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is... All right. Next subscriber is Chloe. Here you go, Chloe. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is Brielle. Here you go, Brielle. Thank you so much for liking the live. Next subscriber in the chat is... Alexa. Here you go, Alexa. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Next subscriber in the chat is Hank. Here you go, Hank. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is Lisa. Here you go, Lisa. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is, guys, just give me a second. Next subscriber in the chat is Anya. Here you go, Anya. Anya. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat after Anya is, guys, Oliver. Here you go, Oliver. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is, guys, it is Alfie. Here you go, Alfie. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Next subscriber in the chat is Shyla. Here you go, Shyla. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is, guys, Charlie. Welcome in, Charlie. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Next subscriber after Charlie is Lennon, here you go, Lennon. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is Sammy. Thank you so much for liking, Sammy. Here you go. Next subscriber in the chat is... Hold on, everybody. Next subscriber in the chat is Athena. Here you go, Athena. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. All right, after Athena, my next subscriber name, guys, is Maxius. Here you go, Maxius. Maxius. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is Jonah. Here you go, Jonah. Thank you so much for liking the live. Next subscriber in the chat is, guys, hold on, everybody. Next subscriber in the chat is Jeremias. Here you go, Jeremias. Thank you so much for liking. All right, next subscriber in the chat is Nicole. How are you, Nicole? Thank you so much for liking the live stream. All right, next subscriber in the chat is Sasil. How are you doing, Sasil? Thank you so much for liking the live. Next subscriber in the chat is Robin. Here you go, Robin. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Next subscriber in the chat is Aliyah. Here you go, Aliyah. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Okay, next subscriber after Aliyah we've got is, guys, it is Nadia. Here you go, Nadia. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. After Nadia, my next subscriber name in the chat is Amy. Here you go, Amy. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name in the chat is Kylexa. Here you go, Kylexa. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name in the chat is Madi. How are you doing today, Madi? Hope you are doing well. Do take care of yourself and stick around for a while. And we've got is Emma in the chat. Here you go, Emma. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. After Emma, my next subscriber that I have in the chat, guys, is Rolando. Here you go, Rolando. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. After Rolando, we got is Azim in the chat. Hold on, everybody. Okay, we've got Azim in the chat. Here you go, Azim. Thank you for liking. Next subscriber after Azim, we've got is Liam in the chat. Here you go, Liam. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. After Liam, my next subscriber in the chat is Renee. Here you go, Renee. Thank you so much for liking, Renee. After Renee, my next subscriber in the chat is Sky. Here you go, Sky. Next subscriber in the chat after Sky is Emily. Next subscriber after Emily is Leo. Here you go, Leo. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber after Leo we've got is Adelina. Adelina. Here you go. Thank you for liking the live stream, Adelina. All right, next subscriber name after Adelina we've got is Dacia. How are you doing, Dacia? All right, here you go. Thank you so much for liking the live. Next subscriber after Dacia is Shifa. Here you go, Shifa. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. Next subscriber after Shifa is Larry. Thank you so much, Larry, for liking the live. After Larry, my next subscriber name in the chat is Anna. Here you go, Anna. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber is, all right, Henry. Here you go, Henry. Thank you so much for liking. Here you go. Next subscriber in the chat is Kylan. Kaylin. Is it Kylan or Kaylin? Here you go, Kaylin. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat after Kaylin is Marius. Welcome, Marius. Thank you so much for liking. Here you go. Next subscriber in the chat is Okay. Next subscriber name in the chat is Tommy. Here you go, Tommy. Thank you so much for liking the live. Next subscriber in the chat is Ollie. Welcome in, Ollie. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is Evan. Here you go, Evan. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber after Evan we've got is Sophie. Here you go, Sophie. Thank you so much for liking the live. After Sophie, my next subscriber name in the chat is Chloe. Here you go, Chloe. Thank you so much for liking. After Chloe, my next subscriber name in the chat is, hold on everybody, it is Zane. How are you doing, Zane? Here you go. My next subscriber name after Zane is, it is Astro. Here you go, Astro. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name after Astro is Samshi. Here you go, Samshi. Here you go. Thank you so much for liking, Samshi. Next subscriber name after Samshi, it is Amara. Here you go, Amara. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber name after Amara is Rudely. Here you go, Rudely. Thank you so much for liking, Rudely. Here you go. Next subscriber after Rudely is, guys, we've got Lizzie in the chat. Here you go, Lizzie. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. After Lizzie, my next subscriber in the chat is, guys, everybody give it up for Stan. Here you go, Stan. Thank you so much for liking, Stan. Next subscriber we've got in the chat is Jace. Here you go, Jace. Thank you so much for liking. And after Jace, we've got is, all right, we've got my next subscriber name in the chat is Hayden. Here you go, Hayden. Thank you so much for liking the live. After Hayden, my next subscriber that I have in the chat, it is Alyssa. Here you go, Alyssa. Next subscriber in the chat we've got is, hold on everybody, Kai. How are you doing today, Kai? Here you go. Thank you so much for liking. After Kai, my next subscriber in the chat is Jenny. Here you go, Jenny. Thank you so much for liking. After Jenny, my next subscriber in the chat is, it is Zamanda. Here you go, Zamanda. Here you go, Zamanda. Here you are. Thank you so much for liking, Zamanda. Next subscriber in the chat is, it is, okay, then we've got is Coachella. Here you go, Coachella. All right, Coachella. Next subscriber name in the chat is, all right, it's Alfie. All right, Alfie, here you go. Next subscriber after Alfie we've got is Gracie. Here you go, Gracie. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Gracie. Then Gracie. All right, next subscriber after Gracie we've got is Lisa. Here you go, Lisa. After Lisa we've got is Romeo. Here you go, Romeo. After Romeo, my next subscriber name in the chat is Avarice. Here you go, Avarice. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next subscriber name after Avarice. Next subscriber name after Avarice is David. Here you go, David. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next subscriber after David is, guys, it is Travis. Here you go, Travis. Next subscriber after Travis is, it is, it's Aileen. Here you go, Aileen. Thank you so much for liking, Aileen. Next subscriber in the chat after Aileen is, guys, it is Daviani. Here you go, Daviani. Daviani. Thank you so much for liking. Next subscriber in the chat is, next subscriber we've got is Izzy in the chat. Here you go, Izzy. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. All right, after Izzy, my next subscriber in the chat is, guys, it is Logan. Here you go, Logan. Next subscriber in the chat is it is Lucky. Here you go, Lucky. Next subscriber after Lucky is Justin. Next subscriber after Justin is, hold on everybody, it is Calais. Hold on, Calais. Let me write your name. Thank you so much for liking. Calais. Next subscriber in the chat is Ridley. Next subscriber after Ridley is Amara. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Amara. Next subscriber in the chat is all right, James. Here you go, James. Thank you so much for liking. After James, my next subscriber in the chat is Ava. Here you go. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Ava. Next subscriber in the chat is Neva. Here you go, Neva. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next subscriber in the chat is, hold on everybody, Kylie. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Kylie. All right, next subscriber in the chat is Clay. Here you go, Clay. Next subscriber in the chat is, all right, it is Zara. Here you go, Zara. Thank you so much for liking. Okay. Next subscriber in the chat is, all right, guys, I got to go now. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, guys.